Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and we're continuing to show off my favorite starting skills, relics, strategies for each of the commanders in this game. We've gone through all the humans, we've done Richard Danax. Next is Saladin Truthkeeper, and unlike on the human side where we did Total Solar Eclipse and the Eagle Skull, now he's got some unique ones around the Cask of Eternity, which I've shown off a couple times before. It is absurdly strong once you get it going. And some people think, almost trivializes this game how powerful it is. And it is, it's really good. It's not always, auto win, but I think of all the options especially for starting relics, it's definitely the best. And Total Solar Eclipse is just really flexible. Great flexibility to be able to give any card in your hand free placement to really get you out of a tight spot. And free placement solves a lot of problems. Pass for the Eagle is it's cheap. It's free placement. But it just doesn't have enough impact. It's not even going to be able to kill most archers if you want to drop them on top of them. It just isn't that good. And Cheers, grant drunk to all units on the battlefield, is very situational. You have to have very specific cards, and even then, there are better ways to get them drunk. Making the enemy drunk, so they take 50% more damage, is fine. It's not 2 mana worth of fine most of the time. So that leaves us with this combo. Like the other example runs here, I'm going to go down to stage 11. So it's not too crazy, but it gives you generally, here's what an average run would be like on somewhat of a higher difficulty, but not the absurdly highest of high. We do start with some extra grog generation to kickstart our Cask of Eternity 2, making it extra good. So let's go. We're going to take the rare relic, almost certainly. Additional mana on the first turn. Hey, that's good. Our deck will probably pretty cheap overall if it's based on grog stuff. I'm going to take the extra event just for funsies. The letter going to right into a shot means we're probably not going to have enough money. So I might actually want to do the combat instead of that. Probably. But we are, of course, making these all letter runs, so we can go to the hidden chapter boss. We do get at least one wacky lab at the end, but no enhancements going this path, which is slightly unfortunate. We have at least 1 or 2 cards that we immediately brew. We want to make that cheaper as soon as possible. We want to enhance it. Well, I can give everybody a little bit of grog here. I could have done free placement. There isn't a whole lot of reason to. I think I'd save it for future turns, because it does have a 3-turn countdown. We can only use it every so often. I mean, that's fine. We keep up on top. We keep up on top on both lanes. Yeah, it's just play very basically. Plus, without the Eagle Skull, Total Solar Eclipse doesn't give us any damage increase. So it's not going to be used nearly as much. Some of the others would. Oh, this is pretty good. Kill a bunch of those. Here we go. Have fun. And we win. Just like that. And our cask is up to 4. We want it to basically sit around 10. And then use 1 grog card. Get a hand completely full of grog cards, which lets us play a bunch more, which gets us back up to 10 or 11. And with a little bit of help, we can actually go infinite with it. But you do need a little bit of help. Otherwise, we're Hand size is only max 10. So without something else that can have them activate twice or generate even more while you play them. In the last video with Richard, we actually got a relic that every few brews you used, every few grog cards you used, it would generate a new one. Well, should be fine here. They're all just 1/1s. Do this just to make sure I don't take face damage for no real reason. All right, I took 1 damage still somehow. But this is just a numbers game at this point. Shield Breaker will absolutely decimate these hordes. Just like that. And now's a good time for free placement. Although our sheep is obviously already free placement. Ooh, attack buff too. Everything's lumped together. You just give them all a little bit more damage. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Our cask's up to 7 charges now. Tavern Keeper, I still prefer the base card over this, so I'm gonna skip it. We're gonna skip. They're all good, but we want more grog generation, so Brewery Patrolman is very nice. We got 40 gold. Yeah, we need some more gold, so let's go do the battle. The fact that we have a guild support to start with is really, really nice. Or will be later. That was a very efficient turn in terms of mana. I wish we had some, like, proper damage buffs. That would be much obliged, but oh well. In that regard, it's going to take us longer to kill things than Richard did, almost certainly. But it's not too bad. We do get grog buffs, which are damage and attack speed and all that good stuff. It's just going to take us a little while to get to it. I might actually take the... a Griffin Rider. So grog card effects are applied 2 times instead of once. So if it gives 5 health, it now gives 5 health twice, so 10 health. And if you enhance it, it becomes 3 times. I love the Griffin Rider. You know, I used to think the Cataphract was my favorite card. I think the Griffin Rider might be my favorite card. Do I want 10 gold to 20 steel? Probably not. I would have liked Healing Spring, but I can't afford it. I'm poor. So we're just going to pass. Remove a card, gain money. I could have used that a turn earlier. Get rid of our miners. We want to remove our miners and replace them with things like guild support or steel miners. Or in case, in this deck's case, we want to just get rid of them, even if we don't replace them. We're focused on grog, not steel. Although, of course, steel as a supplementary is still useful. So, we've got our cask at 10, which means we want to empty our hand as much as possible. And I want to buff the Griffin Riders, so I'm going to put this here, do this, and play 1 more. And then I can buff, so they get a lot of HP and a lot of attack. Ta-da! They're getting 4 attack instead of 2 from each of those. I can kill... basically everything they have, yeah. Get some attack speed on these. Some more health on them. These are 1228 and they have 7 attack at 5 range. They're just gonna like machine gun him to death. Watch. And he's dead. That's so satisfying. Moonshine production. It's another way to get grog. It does get cheaper over time. But it'd almost be like a better card if it got more expensive over time, weirdly enough. Plus 2 damage on turn 1? Yes, please. Our first turn, we got more mana and more damage. That's pretty nice. You know, I've realized that I say a lot of things that I've very clearly gotten from other streamers I've watched for a long time. So, for instance, realistically, I say realistically quite a lot. I try to cut it down now, but I got that from Artosis. Casting StarCraft 1. He says it way more than I ever realized until someone pointed out that I say it a lot. And I went, oh shit, he says it a lot. Did I just pick it up from him? Probably. All right, these things have 6 attack speed. I can make these drunk, so they'll take more damage from these guys as well. And they'll just blitz through the back. Wow. Have you ever seen the bottom lane cleared so fast? I don't think so. I just need to wall, stop these guys from killing us, so... it might actually be worthwhile to free placement. Get them all up here together. Do like that. Let's just see what we get here. It doesn't really matter, okay. Oh, well, that would have been great to do first, but it also doesn't matter. We virtually win no matter what. Give it to me now. Even though I can't buff it right now. Worst comes to worst, I could always just arid barbecue, but we don't need to. Cool. Grant 1 protection to every 4th unit summon. That's very good. Scrap Iron Forge is fantastic. So is Sticky Poppet with the Cask of Eternity. Since all of the Grog cards are exhaust, that's card draw. And Sticky Poppet, of course, would just become huge over time. All right, let's put the Griffin Rider in here and hopefully get something good. Increase the number of units by 1, because each unit will get this applied twice. Well, it can have 1 health. Its health doesn't matter, most likely, because we're going to be buffing it a lot. Then it'll become absurdly powerful. I didn't draw anything to deal with up top. That's a bit of a problem. Everything I have is going to get butchered by these guys. But I have a somewhat sane solution. It's not really a solution per se. Attack faster. Doing more damage. They're shielded, but when you've got that much attack buff, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, how am I going to deal with these archers? Am I going to deal with these archers? Do I care? Good question. Could just take the damage, not worry about it. My Cask of Eternity is going to pop, so I think that solves our problem for us. We won't get full charges out of it, but that does in fact solve our problem. I wish we had the Griffins on the board right now. But oh well. So 12 12s, 11 12s. Give them some attack speed too. All right, cool. Very, very strong. And our charge is back up to 7. And we're gonna just kind of win right here, so that is a-okay with me. Wow. I don't think I want that. Really don't need it. Restore health in the battle. I mean, I really don't need that. Extra card draw on turn 1? Sure. Aggressive investment. I mean, we do have Scrap Iron Forge. If I really need to enhance that to make it playable, but it is possible. Let's enhance the card. I want to enhance our Griffin Rider the most. Is that the best thing to enhance? No. Is it the funnest thing to enhance? Yes. So, let's just go with that. Didn't draw it. I want my griffins. The more things I play on turn 1, the more I benefit from the trumpet. I think it's better to do that than the random brew, I think. Should be fine up top. But now, see, I don't have the combo for... I don't have enough mana for this and this. I wish. I truly wish. But I think given enough time, next turn we probably can. Unless it all just dies instantly. Because of course, why would it not? This is what we'd often refer to as not very good. And this is why I want my barbecue. So I can just kill those archers. This is a great battle to use our food on. It's hard enough as it is. Now up top we are struggling a little bit, so we need to start playing more things there. Want to do this. Buff them so they got 10 attack. Not as good against things that have a bunch of protection, but and they're shielded, but I mean the shield. Ooh, got the insta kill. Not that it mattered; it had already unloaded, but still cool nonetheless. Our Griffin Riders, buff them. Oh shit, my cask. Well, it's gonna take us a little time to get the cask back in action. I done goofed. But just card draw. I do have to make sure not to snake liquor our own units because they will take a lot of damage from it. Well, good enough. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know why he's over there. He just kind of wants to hang out. Well, I think we should be totally fine for the next 4 turns. To not die. Fail horribly. Okay, I can get our cask pretty close. To 9 again. Dude, we've almost killed him. just through sheer value. Okay. I mean, I don't have anything to play with the Griffin Riders right now, but good enough. And they are coming in one turn. So I really don't need to worry about this very much. But I just have to stop these guys on top. Random grogs. Ooh, I really don't want to... I just want to save our grog. It's at 10. It'll be primed for the next fight that we have. 1 mana. Reduce card reward choices. That's fine. Still catapult, owlbear. Do I care? Not really. Tavern Linebreaker is actually way better than I gave it credit for before. So we're going to try it again. We can take the health hit. Doubles the health valley structures. We don't have any. Gain 20 gold each time a card is added to your deck. I don't really want that. Against it, tactics cards you get. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. There's a good chance we end turns with a full hand of cards. Just because of how this combo works. Okay, we want the Wacky Lab. I want to drop the letter off. And we just do this, and there's no shop to go to. All because I need to drop the litter off. The bottom would be so much better for us if we didn't drop the litter off. Because we get another enhancement, we get a shop, another enhancement, another shop. I guess we would only get 1 Wacky Lab instead of 2, but 2 enhancements is probably worth more. Well, I think I set this up now just because it makes sense. My biggest fear is these on top. Not necessarily the things on bottom. Now this is gonna proc my thing, but then I don't have much in my hand. It's worth doing still. If I get these, it solves this problem. It does, great. Damn, my Griffin Rider. Oh, that's so much damage. Okay, now I just have to avoid taking any kind of damage from these guys. I can attempt to do. I can try and get our cask back up. But yeah, it's just gonna sit at 6. Not ideal, but another patrolman. Let's take that. Sure. Griffin Rider, get back in there. 3 more units. Okay. Now we're talking. Attack range is really bad for it. Let's just say it'll attack slowly. Because we can buff its attack speed with Grog. And usually we have, once we get the infinite Grog going, move speed is the first thing to get capped out, usually speaking. Let's do this. This is going to get protection, so let's make sure it's on him. That's a lot of damage. Wait. Forgot I had a second free guy. I missed out on a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Do 11 damage. I actually have more mana than I know what to do with. That's how cheap this deck is. And yet, we can still kill him on the second turn. God damn. Strategist. I don't really need it. And all of our grog generation is free placement, so tribal migrant doesn't really work too well for us. I mean, strategic resource replaces itself for free, and if we have extra steel, then I can get more card draw. I really don't want that curse card, so let's get a random. A better future is fine. Military arts is also good. If I enhance it, I can actually get all of our grog cards enhanced. That would be cool. Like if our hand fills up with military arts and grog, and then enhance all the grog cards. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Oh, hey, we got the combo. I should have given the protection to the Griffin Riders. It is somewhat unfortunate. Okay, well, they at least should survive having beer thrown at them twice, if that happens. Okay. Yep, they did. Perfect. I'm going to enhance this so I don't have to use it in the future. Or it doesn't cost anything in the future. I forgot it was going to proc. It's okay. Need to kill these. This build is so good. You don't actually have to be that optimal. Just when you get it, it's just super good. 24-17. And he's dead. That one effect of just seeing the machine gun down the enemy commander. That's what I live for. All right, evil hand. We won't get any curse cards. That's fine. Family Smith tree. We don't have that much steel generation. It's okay. I'm just gonna skip. I'm not gonna worry about it. We've got our win condition, and I want it more often rather than less often. Therefore, okay, let's see. I could actually play this to start with. It would be terrible. Just not gonna worry about it. Not the best draws in the world. They got tiger hunters. And they're spamming protection. Well, there's nothing for me to do here. I can make this cheaper, or I can make this cheaper. I could potentially use it in future turns now. I never really know when to use my free placement on this particular deck. If I use this, I will get 5 mana stones. It would technically benefit. And then I draw a bunch more. But let me do this first. Yeah, okay. I only get 4. Shit. Well, paid for itself, but it does at least give me lots of things to work with here. I think damage is probably more important. I don't have any. Oh, he still hit me once. It could be worse. Certainly have been worse. All right, 16. It's really not worth using at this point. We are hurting him slightly with the airplane each time. Funny enough. Let's just draw a couple cards. Let's get some grog. That doesn't really help us much. I guess a little bit, but... If I replacement you down here... It didn't really work how I wanted. 2 health. There you go. Okay. And we're set for 10. We're at 10 out of 11 on our cask. Military Arts Plus. I mean, it gives us more chances for that fun combo. And I get to remove a card here anyways. The Witch's Necklace. I mean... It's unlikely to ever really matter, but it could. All the grogs cost 0 already. And the only thing else that we can actually get multiple copies of... Ooh, Mappa's super good for us here. We have the option of going to Enhance and Shop if I want to. Hell yeah, I do. I've got money to burn. Tribal Merchant. Choose a summon card to start with. Ooh. I could start with... the Griffin. Okay, get the Art of War. Supply cards cost less. So this would be free. This would be... Oh, that's so good for us, actually. This would cost less. Okay. Sold. I should probably get the Tribal Merchant because it works with Scrap Iron Forge so well. Random summon card. Oh, there goes all their money. So we don't need this shop anymore, but I can get the free enhancement. I think enhancing guild support maybe. So we can get more steel. Or maybe just get the Scrap Iron Forge on turn 1. Good question. Making brew free. Well, actually, brew's already going to become free, so I'm glad I didn't enhance it. Custom investment could become 3 mana. I think that's worthwhile. It says 4, but because of the Art of War, it'll become 1 cheaper after that. All right, let's experiment on our Griffin Rider. Reduces mana by 1. Reduces health by 10. That is fine. It's already at 1. All right, very good. Now I get to enhance another card. Military Arts Plus. It's going to be free anyways. All right. And then it can just enhance other stuff. Now, against the dragon, I think this is a better matchup for us than the spiders would otherwise be. More expensive, volatile. Well, I'm going to use this anyways. Oh, but it's going to... I need to clear my hand out. You can have protection. You can have... Sure. I can play these here. And this will give me a full-on suite of stuff to work with. Can kill. Buff. 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 Well, that sheep is 611 now. And these are 1135s with charge. It's dead? Wow, they were so fast they didn't die to the fire. What? Huh? Now all this is enhanced. Great. I was really hoping that I could... Yeah, this is fine. Well, all our buffs are gone, but we do keep the protection. Ooh. Oh, we got some really good stuff in our hand, but... We gotta... Yeah, these are annoying, but... I really wish... I could play this and then this. Well, I could do it next turn, actually. I think that's probably fair. Get a random summon card. That doesn't solve this problem for us. I don't want them to shoot me in the face, but oh well, too late. Okay, I need you here. Buff. I really want... Well, the Griffins are more important to buff. I don't have the mana. Don't have the manas for this turn. That's fine. Military Arts Plus. I mean, it's free. Why not? Let's draw some. This costs only steel, so I may as well. And this gives me steel, and this gives us more. Oh, I could proc it now. Let's do it. Die. Die. Comet wine. I'm gonna have to start using hotkeys to speed this up. I forgot how slow grog decks can be. It's back up to 7. 2246. They're burning, but I don't think it's gonna matter very much. Oh, he's got 1 health. All right, there you go. Man, I love Griffins so much. Red notice. I can't refresh, so I'll take it. Pulled teeth. Let's not worry about it. Let's just skip arenas. We are good. I should probably take the heal at this point just to be a little safe. I don't want to lose more max HP and then die in a stupid way. So I'm gonna go here, 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 here. We can just do whatever we want, really. Shop. I should have enough money by then. Mikey Lab. Looks good to me. All right. And this is another battle where they could just do a crap load of damage to us. Whatever I play is going to get protection. I'm going to put it here. Can't activate the cask. Just knock it. Oh, probably should have played this stuff first. I guess I was considering doing the aggressive investment, but it's much better to do after we have Scrap Iron Forge played. Oh, we got our Griffins. We've got more buffs. More buffs for the buffs gods. The buff gods. Save that for next turn. Now, if they blow up, these have a 1% chance every time they're hit to blow up. They could just murderize all of my beautiful... Oh, wait. I need to clear my... hand first. Then we get a bunch. We kill these. Didn't actually get enough. All right, our cask is back up to 8. They are 1646s with 8 attack speed. So yeah, that reduced attack speed doesn't really matter. And they just machine gun them down. Boom, just dead. Strategic resource plus, sure. Random event. Move to any node of your choice. You know what? Oh, man. I'm tempted to just go right to the end. Not like I need anything else in this deck. It is strictly the wrong decision. I don't know why this is in the game. Like, is there anyone that's actually going to just skip over like a ton of stuff? It's nice to switch lanes, but you already have the mappa for that. I've got a wacky lab right in front of me. We're just going to continue on normally. All right. Let's put the Tavern Line Breaker in. Ignition. Equip it with a shield, so it's good against archers. Gonna have less health, but oh well. Oh, we had another Mappo. Choose to gain 2 cards from 5 random cards. Choose one card from 3 random cards. Mental Onslaught. Side path search would have also been decent. What? This is not a great battle for us. Okay, well, Military Arts is free. I could. Do I want a free placement? That's the real question here. I don't think so. Well, I have a lot of mana, but I want to play these first and then draw. I'm a little scared about the top. Top lane is. Oof. Well, there's no reason not to play this. That's a pretty good buff. I don't have, using our food here is not horrific. All right. I have to deal with down here. Oh, God. Do have to kill this stuff. Easier said than done. I need to get these out of my hands so I can grog this up. Kaboom! And now. Obviously, killing those guys is kind of out of the question. They might hit me in the face a bunch. That is a price I'm willing to pay. Oh, they only hit me a little tiny bit. Just a little nibble. Got 2 fewer cards and gained 1 mana at the start of each turn. No thanks. No thank you. Take the bandage. I really need to enhance Scrap Iron Forge, so it's in our opening hand, I think. Okay, it's a stealth combat. That's not good for us. We don't have direct damage outside of Grog, and unfortunately, I didn't really. I could randomly get it from Moonshine production. That is possible. but I don't have enough steel generation this turn anyways. So, no, I can't. We're just gonna have to take some damage to the face, I think. Yeah, I can't justify playing those miners right now. These assassins are just gonna eat us alive, but if I can get any... Okay, this works. Most likely it works, I should say. Yeah, okay. Kill that one. I'm gonna have to kill some of my own units to do this, but it's fine. Kill this one. Buff. Say 2233. 7 attack speed. All right, it worked. Gyrocopter. Nah, we don't need that. It's fun, but we don't have like crap loads of steel generation to back that up. I do have 200 gold though. And this is on sale. Perfect. Goodbye, miner. Goodbye, miner. I mean, this heal would have been okay, but not necessary. We could definitely use some food. Retain also would have been nice, but I'm just going to buy food. We've got 8 gold to our name. Relic. Common cards no longer appear. All cards offered will be enhanced. I'd rather enhance cards. If I'm going to add anything to the deck at this point, it better be enhanced. We do have 2 military arts plus, but not like that's super exciting or anything. If I play this, it's just going to go up here, but whatever. I can get a whole bunch of mana stones for no real reason. It's true. I'm just going to play some so that next turn I can actually draw my hand. And not just have a bunch of mana stones. Okay. Ah, there we go. Scrap Iron Forge. Rewarded. We draw lots of stuff. The only thing that's not enhanced is this, but I mean, it's free to do this, so I may as well. Let's put it here and here, and I would like that to be free placement, so it can be beside these guys, if at all possible. I can proc. If I wait for them to group up a little bit, it'll be much better. But it's also then harder to infinite this. Oh, I just hurt them all. Well, because I wanted to do it in motion and greed that. I want another brewery guard? I don't think I need one. I don't think I need it. I think we're good. Okay, this danger battle is completely fine for us. Not really concerned. Our goal will be to set up our cask again, if at all possible. So I can just draw one. Wow, I got sheep. How exciting. Not really much we got We don't really have much going for us here. I should have killed this, but oh well. Why is it playing such dramatic music? I know it's a danger battle, but still. Well, that doesn't really help. I mean, it does help, but not that much. Oh, well, I'll have that for next turn if I need it. This guy is living, which is kind of annoying. But with the right combo. I'm not going to get the right combo here. Emptying our hand is going to be a problem. Okay. Draw one. Okay. I have to deal with up top. Easier said than done. Or I could just try and win. Just winning, it seems pretty good in general. By 3 attack, okay. I mean, there's nothing really to play, so... I could get a random summon card, but there's no need. Just kill him. Just kill him. There you go. Protection is definitely good. Double damage. Free placement. That can be really good against the final hidden chapter boss. Do I want damage increase or protection? Protection's definitely better for us. The combo's really good because we're already buffing their attack a lot. In theory, at least. Let's try and make this guy cheaper. Wow, these are kind of shit, but... Just going from 2 to 1 attack speed is not the biggest loss. Can enhance that. I think just making this Vanguard is what we want. And our second enhancement after the Chapter 3 boss will be on the... Speaking of Chapter 3 boss, we've got the hard one. A Tribal Merchant, that's what I need to enhance. I think. I'm going to play this. And this. The question is, do I want to play Aggressive Investment or not? I'll only get 4 mana for it. No, I should get 5. No, I won't. I'll draw 1 card because it's exhaust. So I'm only going to get 4 mana stones out of it. I could... Yeah, I mean, that's still good. Still not bad. Now I've got 4 mana to work with, and I really don't want to use any grog this turn. Because my hand is obviously full of things. That is kind of unfortunate. I might... Yeah, if I crack it, then the cask... I won't have the cask for later. So I think it's just not worth to do it. Not worth to do it. And just save it for later. As weird as that is. Get a random summon. That. Put that back on top. I want them to just kind of clear out these barricades so that I don't have to deal with them in the future. Okay, we're good. Got everything I need. Actually, Actually, I'd really like these guys to be drunk, so let's do it this way. Ooh, do I want to? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this. We draw military arts, so these are all now better than they were. Kaboom. Attack speed. I wish I had one more mana to have been be able to play these on the Griffin, but alas, it is what it is. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have done this. No. I also don't want to give them a bunch of Griffin Riders, though. How much HP do these things have left? Mental Onslaught is actually really good in that case. Oh, he did 100 damage just like that. Oh, they've got a lot of Tribal Shamans, so. This does work. I need to put Griffin Rider on top and Tribal Merchant on top. Maybe. I need to just stall the top here. Wait, how much damage do they do? A lot. Wow, they're just killing everything on top of our row, even though they're protected. Cool. They just got a bunch of contract miners. That seems fine to me. We're very close to getting the cask procced. So close. Actually, I can proc it now. Let's, yeah. I mean, that's really worthwhile, so. All right, time to just buff the heck out of these. Could I do it to the ones with protection over there? Yeah, but they're not getting triple value, so. I could cask again, but then we will unfortunately not have any space for it, so it's not worth. 40-31. They're just gonna obliterate everything. GG's. Oh. Double damage is terrifying in this deck. All right, so I do this. Let me get as many as possible. Oh, wait. Let me do 2. The Scream. Killing everything. I really... Oh, I was supposed to do military arts to make all this better, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, 40 attack is 40 attack. Kinda hard to say no to. Can draw more cards. No, good enough. Our cask is now at 10, and we win. It's perfectly set up for next time. Don't want Lone Wolf. Can no longer gain gold. That doesn't matter. We don't need gold anymore. Calchop, we don't need. Goodbye. I don't want to lose our max health. Just in case. Choose an enhance one card. What do I want to enhance? Tribal merchants. Because we're going to want to play that a lot. And if it costs more than 0, it's going to hurt us every time we play it. So, yeah. Wow, gold. Neither of these are useful to us. They're both worthless, I tell you. There is a real chance we die in this. A very real chance. Iron Forge. Gonna deal 5 damage to our face. We are going to work on changing that. I want all you guys buffed. Oh no, I procced it right. Well, that's unfortunate. I knew that would happen. I intentionally planned it and everything. And yet, well, these guys aren't needed, so I'm gonna snake them. We need to get our cask up as much as we can. Those should do big damage to the... Yeah, that was pretty good damage. Very fast, too. But remember, I don't have a whole lot in terms of... How do I want to do this? I mean, you're already enhanced. I'm definitely going to want you. It's going to convert units, which is really bad for us. Okay. On the plus side, I'm not sure what he will convert. Could be anything, for that matter. Damn it, another one of these? Well, goodbye, sheep. Your sacrifice was kind of in vain. I don't have any spots to play it. I mean, I don't see us losing this unless something horribly happens. Okay, that's fine. Replacement for double damage. These guys do an okay amount of damage, not a lot. But I can grog it up. All right, let's see what we can get going. I should have played this instead. Not necessarily over, but I could have also done free placement stuff, but I think we'll get him. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, we almost killed him in that one round. He's gonna be afraid, so we just need to give him probably nothing to kill. Or at very least not very much. Do I even want to bother to play those? Maybe. It's fine. I think they'll all... Okay, maybe not. Where are these guys going? I don't know. I took 2 damage. Oh no, whatever will we do? He's going to make himself invincible. But I can afford to set up. Should have given these guys... This is fine. I really messed up, and I could have... I always forget that I can military arts the wine. What? I don't think it'll matter. He only has 100 HP left, so... What does it matter? If I kill all these, can I place something in that slot? No. It was worth checking. It was worth checking. Sacrificing the sheep. What are they doing? They're getting stuck on each other again. Luckily, griffins can fly over top of them. He's invulnerable, which really sucks because, like, my stuff is all just gonna murder itself on him. I would really like... Oh well. I think I just wait this turn. And they're all just gonna die. Doing absolutely 0 damage. Gonna convert units. So double damage. I've got no card draw in my hand right now. It's kind of sad. I could have free placemented down here. That was a mistake. But I think we win anyways in just a couple turns. I only have 41 health. I do have to be concerned about that. So I free placement. You gotta be kidding me. There can't be too many to free placement down here. Thank you. I do need to stop these from killing me, so that'll do. I don't have any enhancements right now. I could maybe draw it. Nope. Can at least weaken those. I mean, this is more than enough damage to kill. Got 37 health. Keep drawing more grog. Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Attack. There you go. And that is the grog deck for the griffins this time. Griffins are so fun. That is definitely my favorite build out of that guy. The Cask of Eternity. Even on, you know, Ascension 20. That's a really, really strong build. And even those Chargy Tavern guys, they're quite good. They do a lot of damage procs in a very short amount of time. They don't, because the counterattacks take a period of time. They don't happen every instance of damage. They spawn like a projectile, and when that projectile hits you, then you take the counterattack damage. If you attack fast enough, you can get a lot of attacks in before taking your counterattack damage and dying. Same reason why the Griffin Riders can just machine gun things down before dying, even if they don't have that much health. Yeah, I mean that's the Grog deck. Scrap Iron Forge, Griffin Riders. I didn't really get to show off the full military arts combo, but the Grog, when improved, they're only slightly better. The main thing is that when they're slightly better, they're 3 times slightly better when played on the Griffin Rider. But that's about it. All right, I'll see you guys next time.